And as we told you earlier in the bulletin that India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi is visiting various significant temples in the southern Indian state of Tamil Nadu over the weekend. And here we see Prime Minister at Ranganathaswamy Temple in Tiruchirappalli in South India's Tamil Nadu. The Prime Minister participated in a program at the temple. This is indeed an important, significant temple located in Chennai, and this is in fact an important visit of the Prime Minister, because this visit marks for the first time when a Prime Minister of the country is visiting this temple. The Prime Minister is participating at a program at Shri Ranganathaswamy Temple in Tamil Nadu's Tiruchirappalli. Prime Minister will also be listening to various scholars reciting verses from the Kamba Ramayana in this temple. And also yesterday we saw the Prime Minister inaugurate and declare open the Khelo India Youth Games in Tamil Nadu, and today we see him visit the religious temples in Tamil Nadu. It is indeed going to be a long day for the Prime Minister, as he will be visiting various temples in Tamil Nadu. And talking of this temple located in Trichy, Srirangam especially, the temple is one of the most ancient temple complexes in the country, and it has a lot of mythological significance. Lord Vishnu is worshipped in the temple. This is the temple of Lord Ram, and going back into the pages of history, on his way back from Sri Lanka after defeating the demon king Ravana, Ram stayed here for some time along with Sita and Lakshman. And also this temple holds significance in the south of the country. This temple has also found mention in various ancient texts like Puranas and the Sangam era texts. The Prime Minister at Ranganathaswamy Temple in Tiruchirappalli. Getting you more on the temple, then this is a Hindu temple dedicated to Ranganath. This is a form of Vishnu, and this is located in Tiruchirappalli in Tamil Nadu. Now, what is to be noticed here in the temple is the architecture of the temple. This temple is constructed in the Dravidian architectural style, and it has the unique distinction of being the foremost among the 108 Divya Desams dedicated to Lord Vishnu. So this sums up the significance and the importance of this temple. The Prime Minister's visit comes ahead of the grand consecration ceremony of Lord Ram Temple in Ayodhya on 22nd of January. And here we see Prime Minister participate at a program at the temple. This is in fact one of the most illustrious Vaishnava temples in South India. And as I told you earlier, this is rich in legend and history. Archaeological evidence like inscriptions refer to this temple, and there are stone inscriptions also, and this makes it one of the oldest surviving active temple complexes in South India. This temple is also significant in the sense that it has played an important role in Vaishnavism history, starting with the 11th century career of Ramanuja. This is located on an island between Kolidam and Kaveri rivers. It has in fact witnessed flooding as well as rampaging of invading armies earlier, but we see the temple standing erect in all its glory today, and it is the architecture of the temple that is awe-inspiring and spellbounding. This temple was also one of the hubs of early Bhakti movement with devotional singing and dance tradition. Talking of the architecture of the temple, then this is the old Dravidian style architecture. It has 81 shrines, 21 towers, 39 pavilions, and in fact many water tanks also inside the complex. And put all this together, this makes it the world's largest functioning Hindu temple. The temple provides a historic window into the early and mid South Indian society and culture. Going back again into the history, then there are a number of inscriptions suggesting that this temple, Ranganathaswamy Temple, served as not only just a spiritual center, but also a major economic and charitable institution that operated education and hospital facilities as well. It also ran a free kitchen. So here we have Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Tamil Nadu visiting various temples today. The Prime Minister also participated in a program at Ranganathaswamy Temple. The Srirangam temple is the largest temple compound in India and also one of the largest religious complexes in the world. Remember, this visit comes just days before the consecration ceremony of Lord Ram Temple in Ayodhya on 22nd of January. This temple, the Ranganathaswamy Temple, the Srirangam Temple in fact, is the active Hindu house of worship and also holds significance. As I told you, the temple is located on a large island that is bounded by Kaveri River and Kolidam River. The temple monuments, in fact, are located inside inner 5 enclosures of the complex, surrounded by a big living area and also infrastructure in outer 2 enclosures. The temple holds significance in the sense, just very quickly getting you the legend of the temple. The temple and its artwork, in fact, are a subject of different Tamil legends covered in the regional Puranic texts, and that marks even more significance for the temple. According to some legends, Brahma was performing austerities during the Samudra Manthana, and the Srirangam Vimanam emerged as a result. A number of mythological stories and tales are associated with this temple, and here we have Prime Minister pay his obeisance at the temple and participate in the rituals, in the programs there in the southern Indian state of Tamil Nadu. The Prime Minister visiting Ranganathaswamy Temple in Tiruchirappalli in Tamil Nadu. We will also see the Prime Minister participating in Bhajan Sandhya. Multiple devotional songs would be sung at the temple complex in the evening today. In devotion, as we see the big day at Ayodhya on 22nd of January. The consecration of the Ram Temple will take place. And here we see the Prime Minister visiting Ranganathaswamy Temple in Tiruchirappalli in Tamil Nadu. The legend has it that this was the place where Lord Ram rested for some days along with his wife Sita and brother Lakshman after he demolished King Ravana, the demon king Ravana in Sri Lanka. And this is the temple where Lord Vishnu is worshipped. The Prime Minister through the day will be visiting other temples in the southern Indian state of Tamil Nadu as well. And even as we speak, we're showing you the visuals, the Prime Minister at the temple in Tiruchirappalli. And to spell out more details, our correspondent Ritesh Ranjan is joining us. Ritesh, good morning. On our screens, we're showing Prime Minister visiting the Ranganathaswamy Temple in Tiruchirappalli. And let us get more sense from you as to how significant would this visit be, given the fact that we also have the big event of the consecration ceremony of Lord Ram Temple in Ayodhya on 22nd of January. Let us get more from you on the temple.
Yeah, Preeti, this is, this is an 11-day ritual, part of an 11-day ritual before the Pran Pratishtha of Rama, the statue of Rama in Ayodhya Ram Temple. So this is 11-day, part of a 11-day ritual, whereby you must have, our viewers must have seen that Prime Minister have recently visited a temple in Kerala. Before that, he visited a temple in Ayodhya. And all the temples are Rama temples. So this is part of that ritual. And that is why today, yesterday when he came to Tamil Nadu for Chennai, actually for the launch of the Khelo India, so that time itself, PM office have released a statement that he will be visiting a temple, Shri Ranganathaswamy Temple in Trichy. And then next, he is going to Dhanushkodi. Around 2 p.m. he would be reaching there. And again, that is also a Rama temple where he is gonna offer a puja. So this is a part of a ritual before the Prana Pratishtha of Ayodhya Ram Temple. And now, let's not forget that he is not only fond of Lord Vishnu, he is also fond of hello?
Yes, please continue, Ritesh.
Yeah, he is also fond of Lord Shiva. So that is why, he is contested from Kashi, and he is trying to relate he is trying to bridge the gap between North and South. And that is why he has started the Kashi Tamil Sangamam train, and a lot of pilgrims, people from Tamil Nadu have taken part in that. And recently we have finished that Kashi Tamil Sangamam 2.0. Yeah, Preeti.
All right, Ritesh, also for the benefit of our viewers, get us more on the temple, because in the visuals also we've shown our viewers how magnanimous the temple looks. Let us get more from you on the temple as well.
Yeah, Preeti, the temple, the architecture of the temple is very, very interesting. And it is not made, it is said that this temple is made before, like around 2,500 or 3,000 years before. That too, no one is sure that this is the age of temple. And it is said that, when Lord Rama, when he defeated Ravana and he was coming back, when he was way back to Ayodhya, that time he, Mata Sita, Lakshman ji, Hanuman ji, and all were there, and they performed the puja in this temple. And he actually spent a long time here in this temple, and that time. And the specialty of this temple is, the Lord Vishnu is sleeping on a Sheshnag. He is in a sleeping position and Sheshnag. And it is one among 108 temples which is there in all around the world of Lord Vishnu. It is one among 101 temples, and this is the biggest temple, I believe it is. And the interesting part is this temple is, it is mixed. I'm not sure, but when I was talking to my camera person here, he was telling me that in the temple particular story of the Perima, he spoke in Tamil, and and then he translated. I am translating it for you. That he was telling that when he gave one statue to Vibhishana, the younger brother of Ravan, and he was returning to Sri Lanka. That time itself, it seems Lord Vishnu came into his dream and gave darshan to him, and he said that I want to stay here. And that is when they started building the temple. Another myth is, the Lord Vishnu himself wanted the temple here. So Brahmaji built this temple here in this temple. And another interesting part is this 1,000 pillars of this temple. And this 1,000 pillars, out of 953 is only visible. It can be seen. But there are 1,000 pillars which is mentioned here, and 21 tombs are there. And there are water tanks which is like lakhs of liter water they can store. This is the importance of this. And this Srirangam, the priest, he gave a statement. This is first time any prime minister is visiting this temple. And the temple is actually spread over 156 acres. That's a very big number, very big area of Lord Vishnu. And I think this is the biggest temple of Lord Vishnu in India. Shri Ranganathaswamy Temple, this is actually the temple complex has been renovated many times. Whenever I am not able to recall the king, the Dravidian king, and it's that unique part of this temple. This is the design is based on Dravidian model. Sculpture, style are very unique here. And in fact, inside the courtyard of the temple, there are not only hotels, general shops, but there are also many facilities, including big market. And the important point here, I want to mention that, there are 49 religious places, which is actually built up inside the temple. And inside the temple, you can't, it's not only Lord Vishnu's idol is there. There are idol of Rama, Sita, Saraswati, Lakshmi, and other god and goddesses idol is also kept there in the temple.
Right. Okay, for our viewers who just joined in, these are the visuals.
I'm thinking one more thing I wanted to mention. Sorry for interrupting you.
Yes, continue.
That, actually, this temple already, regarding the Prime Minister visit, security was tightened up, and district collector have already issued an order from yesterday evening 6 p.m. till 2 p.m. The temple will be closed for other pilgrims and devotees. They are not allowed. Only after PM is visiting, after PM's visit, 2 p.m. the temple will be open for normal public.
Okay, so that was about the arrangements. But for our viewers who just joined in, these are the visuals we're getting for you from Tamil Nadu, Tiruchirappalli, where the Prime Minister is visiting the Ranganathaswamy Temple. And we have inputs coming in from our correspondent Ritesh Ranjan, who has been explaining to us the significance of the temple. And the Prime Minister is in Tamil Nadu. Yesterday we saw him declare open the Khelo India Youth Games, and today he is visiting the religious places, the religious temples there in Tamil Nadu, the southern state of India. And the Prime Minister also has a long day because he will be visiting other temples as well. At present, we see him visiting Ranganathaswamy Temple in Tiruchirappalli also, this comes ahead of the grand consecration ceremony of the Lord Ram Temple in Ayodhya on 22nd of January. And this visit of the Prime Minister is significant because this marks the first visit by a Prime Minister of the country to the Ranganathaswamy Temple in Tiruchirappalli. And our correspondent Ritesh spelt out the significance of this visit and also told us about the archaeological marvel this temple is. Ritesh, you're with us. Now we see in South India, is a land of spirituality also, and we've seen other temples, important sites of pilgrimage in South India, but the Prime Minister today is here. How would you relate this visit of the Prime Minister to the Ranganathaswamy Temple ahead of the big consecration ceremony of the Lord Ram Temple in Ayodhya on 22nd of January?
Yes, Preeti. Actually, I was mentioning, as I was mentioning earlier, this is a ritual, part of 11-day ritual before this Prana Pratishtha of this Lord Rama's temple in Ayodhya. So, and that is why we've been seeing that Prime Minister is visiting, wherever he's going, he's visiting Rama temple or Lord Vishnu temple. He was earlier he was in Kerala. He visited Lord Rama temple there, and before that he was in Andhra. So he visited, there also he visited Rama temple, and this is the same part of that ritual only. That when he is here in Tamil Nadu, he came yesterday for the launch of
Khelo India Youth Games.
Khelo India Youth Games, and also he actually launched the revamp of Tamil DD News Tamil here, Tamil Nadu. And after that, he was having a plan to visit Trichy. And it's not only the temple he's going to visit. After temple, there are other programs also he's going to, he's going to take part in the temple. After that only, he will start for Dhanushkodi. And he reaching there around 2 p.m. to Dhanushkodi. And there also a Rama temple is there. He would be offering prayer, puja there in a Rama temple. And till 21, he is there in Tamil Nadu. All his, this trip of Prime Minister is totally, he is going to spiritual places or visiting Ram Temple, except the launch of that, Khelo Youth Games and revamp the DD News Tamil. Except that, I see all the places wherever he is meeting is all spiritual visit of Prime Minister. Especially speaking about Tamil Nadu. So, and you and I have seen recently how how attached he feels to Tamil culture and tradition whenever he talks about it or he has any chance to speak about it, whenever it is. And recently we see Pongal. In Pongal, when there was a celebration happening in MOS El Murugan's house in Delhi, New Delhi. So he took part in that. And very beautifully, he was actually explaining a little, things about Tamil Nadu culture and tradition. Not only me, there are many Tamil people who were saying that they actually liked it, that the Prime Minister is, showing he's well aware of small things which is happening, which is related to Tamil Nadu culture and tradition.
Yes, and that when it comes from the leader of the nation, who aspires India to be a modern, developed economy, also is grounded in spirituality, that also, lays an example for the countrymen to follow. And
yes.
Also, it also inculcates this sense of spirituality in the younger generation as well, the youth of the country as well, isn't it?
Youth, when you're talking about youth, Preeti, I'm sorry for interrupting you.
Please continue.
Youth, when you talk about youth are very much excited, and especially talking about, the Pran Pratishtha of Rama Temple in Ayodhya. I have seen Namma Prathamar temple program, I mean, like, they are actually saying that only Prime Minister Modi showed the guts to make the temple, and he's the one who actually is going to, he laid the foundation and he's going to inaugurate. So when he says he does it. And I have, yesterday when roadshow was taking place, so ahead of roadshow, when I was passing with the roadshow, I was seeing that, how youth were excited. They were talking about the same thing, that our Prime Minister is the one but he keeps up his word. Modi ki guarantee. These things they were talking and discussing within themselves. And so youth are very much excited with many initiatives which is taken up by the central government. And in this Kashi Tamil Sangamam, maximum number of passengers were youngsters who took part in Kashi Tamil Sangamam. And also the Yuva Swarashtra Sangamam, all youth. Youth are very much enthusiastic and excited. And especially the same thing they see, whenever any rally is there, you will see youngsters will be thronging to see Prime Minister.
Yes, indeed.
Whether it is Chennai, Trichy, or anywhere else in Tamil Nadu.
Yes, we're talking of Prime Minister and his association with South India. Ritesh, can we get more on the day ahead when we talk of Prime Minister's engagements in Tiruchirappalli in Tamil Nadu?
Before this Pran Pratishtha, he is visiting Ram temple here in Tamil Nadu. As I said, today he has visited this Shri Ranganathaswamy Temple in Trichy. After that, there are many programs. 8 programs are there. Some 8 programs in the temple itself, and he Kamban Ramakatha, like Tulsi Das. There is one very big name is that Kamban. He is a Tamil poet and big scholar. He only wrote this Kamban Ramayana, and Kamban Ramayana is very much popular in Dakshin Bharat, in South India. And Kamban Ramayana is part is going to take place inside the temple. After that, only PM will start for Dhanush Kodi, and Dhanush Kodi he will offer a prayer in Ram temple, and then he will be coming back to Chennai. And this whole scenario, this whole trip, what I'm saying, it is a part of 11-day ritual.
Right.
Hello?
Yes, please continue.
This is a part of 11-day ritual before the Pran Pratishtha of Lord Rama Temple in Ayodhya. That's a very big thing. And he is taking part here in Tamil Nadu. That's why people are very much excited. And, what I got to information is, in Trichy, 4 days before only, police have issued an order that no drones would be flied there. And, you can't see any drones in the sky. Police is very much strict. They're like police personnel are deployed. Traffic route has been changed. And after this visit only, he will be going back to Delhi.
Yes, he will be going back to Delhi, but also on January 21st, Prime Minister will be in Dhanush Kodi. He will be performing darshan and puja at Kothandaramma Temple. Ritesh, can you get more on that as well?
Well, when he's visiting this Dhanush Kodi temple,
yes,
that is also very important place, because these are the places where Lord Rama actually visited, and he performed the puja. So that is why it is very much important for Prime Minister, before the inauguration of Lord Rama temple, the Pran Pratishtha of Lord Rama's temple, he wanted everyone to visit. That's why he, part of this 11-day ritual, he wanted to visit all these places where, which is related to Lord Rama. And he wanted to actually visit personally. He wanted to visit, because I spoke to one of the BJP functionaries here. They were saying that, Prime Minister is very much interested to take a tour where all places Rama actually spent. And long back, if I'm not wrong, and AIDMK resigned, there was a plan for making a Ram corridor connecting north and south. And because from Ayodhya, when Lord Rama started, all the way he came to, Tamil Nadu, and then, from there, they went to Sri Lanka, and, actually the fight, the war took place. So all these things is very important for a Prime Minister. He actually wants to experience this.
Yes, for our viewers, these are the visuals we're getting for you from Tiruchirappalli, Tamil Nadu. The Prime Minister is visiting the Ranganathaswamy Temple.
And Preeti, one more thing I wanted to mention here is,
yes,
it's
please.
not only this temple. The people are very much enthusiastic about temple. People from Tamil Nadu are sending their offerings to Ayodhya Ram Temple. And we have recently shot a story, and it was actually telecast in DD News and DD India, that how the jewelry family, how he got in touch with the temple trustee, and he made this vessels where all the 56 types of bhog would be offered to Lord Rama there in the temple. So, and the equipment which is going to use for puja, and other things, it is made silver, all made of silver. It is actually sent from Chennai to Ayodhya.
All right. Interesting to know that Ritesh, this was our correspondent Ritesh, who is with us and telling us about the significance of Prime Minister's visit to Tiruchirappalli.
அவர் தலைவர் அவர் தலைவர் அவர் தலைவர் அன்னவர்க்கே அவர் தலைவர் அன்னவர்க்கே சரணாங்களே அன்னவர்க்கே சரணாங்களே உலகம் யாவையும் தாமுளவாக்கலும் நிலை பெறுத்தலும் நீக்கலும் நீங்களா அலகு இலா விளையாட்டு உடையார் அவர் தலைவர் அன்னவர்க்கே சரணாங்களே உலகம் யாவையும் தாமுளவாக்கலும் நிலை பெறுத்தலும் நீக்கலும் நீங்களா அலகு இலா விளையாட்டு உடையார் அவர் தலைவர் அவர் தலைவர் அவர் தலைவர் அன்னவர்க்கே சரணாங்களே அவர் தலைவர் அவர் தலைவர் அவர் தலைவர் அன்னவர்க்கே சரணாங்களே அன்னவர்க்கே சரணாங்களே உலகம் யாவையும் தாமுளவாக்கலும்
The Prime Minister at the Ranganathaswamy Temple in Tiruchirappalli. This is in fact a significant visit of the Prime Minister because this marks the first time a Prime Minister is visiting the temple in southern India's Tiruchirappalli. And the Prime Minister is in Tamil Nadu. We saw him inaugurate and declare open the Khelo India Youth Games yesterday. And today he indeed has a long day in Tamil Nadu because he will be visiting the religious temples, the religious places of worship in Tamil Nadu. The Prime Minister offered his prayers at Ranganathaswamy Temple, and he also witnessed the singing of hymns and devotional songs at the temple. The Prime Minister also took blessings of Shri Ranganathaswamy. Our correspondent Ritesh Ranjan is with us. Ritesh, for our viewers who've just joined in, we have talked in detail about the visit, but I would want you to acquaint our viewers with the significance, the historical significance of the temple, because it is one of the most ancient temple complexes in the country. And in fact, it also finds mention in various ancient texts like the Puranas, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is 100 among the 108 temples of Lord Vishnu. This is one of them, and this is, I believe, the second temple which is have the largest number of deities, and it is built up in a very long area. So, if I'm not wrong, the temple is built up in like 150 acres. It is actually, the temple is spread in 156 acres, which is very huge.
Yes.
And in this temple, this is dedicated to Lord Vishnu. And the idol, which is, it's not only Lord Vishnu here. There are 49 deities are kept here. And among that, Lord Vishnu, Lord Rama, Sita Mata, Lakshmanji. Another God and goddess are there, basically. People are going and devotees are going and performing puja there. That's a speciality of this temple of Sri Ranganathapuram. And in this, the beauty of this temple is there are 1,000 pillars of this, in Ranganathaswamy Temple, but only we can see 953 pillars, and there are 21 tombs. And temple is, built up in, you can see that the Dravidian art, Dravidian culture, Tamil culture can be seen when you see the temple. So that is very interesting. And it can be said that the entire city is situated inside the temple complex. In fact, inside the courtyard of the temple, there are not only hotels, there are shops, many other facilities are there in the temple. So it is a mini city, a spiritual city, it can be called, this temple. And after this, puja, Prime Minister is going to take part in other programs. And after that only, he would be going to Dhanushkodi. Or also, he is going to visit a Ram temple. And let me remind our viewers again that this is a part of a 11-day ritual before taking part into the the Pran Pratishtha of Ram temple in Ayodhya. So this is a 11-day part of a 11-day ritual. And let me again remind our viewers and tell them, recently he visited Kerala. Kerala also he visited in Kerala. When he went to Kerala, he visited Ram temple there also. Before that, he went to Andhra Pradesh. There also he visited Ram temple. So this is now when the whole Ayodhya and whole country is is going in Ram mood and is becoming Ram-maya. Everything is becoming Ram-maya. So in that case, the Pran Mantri is also going and visiting Ram temples, and it's a part of a ritual. But he is also going and visiting all these temples. But it is, it can't be said that he only loves Lord Rama, as he has contested from Kashi, Varanasi, and Kashi is for Baba Bholenath.
Yes.
So that, he has love for Shiva and Vishnu, Lord Rama also. But this is the time because the Pran Pratishtha is going to happen in Ayodhya. So before that, there is a 11-day ritual, and he is taking part in that. And this tour, this visit, is part of that only. Ritual.
Okay, so this visit is part of that only. Also, Ritesh, for the benefit of our viewers, you talked about the grandeur, the architectural marvel this temple is, but help us also understand the mythological significance of this temple, because we have a number of legendary tales associated with this temple, isn't it?
Yeah. See, what I have heard so far and what I have read, I can tell you that, when this Shri Ranganathaswamy Temple is the tallest temple in India, and it is said that Lord Rama worshipped in this temple for a long time. After killing Ravana, when the Lord Ram was returning after handing over the Lanka to Vibhishana, it was here the Lord Vishnu appeared to, on the way of Lord Ram and Vibhishan. And Lord Vishnu appeared before this Vibhishan, and he expressed his desire that he wants to stay in this place. And that is when, this temple started, the Vibhishan built up this temple. But another story here is what I get to know that, when there is a Lord Vishnu idol which was being worshipped in, this Raja Dashrath, and in Raja Dashrath and all his family, when they were worshipping, that idol has been given to Vibhishan, and then he was taking it back to Sri Lanka, and in between, Lord Vishnu actually gave darshan, and he said, he expressed his desire that he wants to stay at this place, and then this temple was built up. And what another story, what I have heard is, this, when Lord Rama, Vishnu himself wanted a temple to be built up here, and that is why Lord Brahma has actually built this temple here in Srirangam, where today our PM has visited, Shri Ranganathaswamy. There are many interesting stories you will hear. It is said that, that Gautam Rishi, when he was blamed that he is doing cow slaughtering and all, so what happened is he was barred, and he came out from north, and he came to Srirangam, and he worshipped the Lord Vishnu. And after that only Lord Vishnu blessed him that, you can stay here, and all his fertile land and all, this temple is built up by the blessing of Lord Vishnu. And he said that you can have this place, and this place would be known as Vishnu place. I will be my idol. You can keep my idol as, I'm sleeping on Sheshnag. So this all thing is the communication between Gautam Rishi and Lord Vishnu. That is a part which is being told in Tamil Nadu to many people. Many people are talking about it. So this is, stories behind this temple, and many other stories are there. If I start talking, I can keep talking about many things about this temple. Preeti?
For the Prime Minister's visit to this temple, this also marks the first time a Prime Minister is visiting the Ranganathaswamy Temple in Trichy. You also, just a while back, talked of how, the Prime Minister, is associated with South India. Let us get more from you, because we also talked of how when the leader of a nation on one hand talks of making India a modern developed economy, is also grounded in spirituality, and that sets an example for the countrymen to follow, especially the youth, isn't it?
That is why people here in Tamil Nadu love our Prime Minister, because he not only loves the culture, tradition and culture, he also talks about science.
Yes.
And he relates how our Indian culture and tradition is, is a base for this modern science. We have done many research, many things long back, and now the West is claiming as their patent on those things. But that is because we have done it before. Especially talking about, this, when you were talking about Prime Minister's visit. Prime Minister is, he was visiting ISRO also to meet the scientists, how things are developing in, Chandrayaan, and our satellite which has been sent to Adityan to sun, study the sun. So these are things, South, whenever he comes, he tries to relate science, tradition and culture. And I believe that is why I believe, this will help us to become a Vishwa Guru. Because we are not forgetting our tradition and culture. And same ways, we are also, very much interested about scientific research and other things. And we are proving our self. PM, before the consecration of Rama Temple, which is going to happen.
Yes, Ritesh, we'll continue this interaction, but at present, we show our viewers Prime Minister listening to hymns and other devotional songs at the temple.
உலகம் யாவையும் தாமுளவாக்கலும் சரணாங்களே அன்னவர்க்கே சரணாங்களே
Ritesh, you're there with us. Please continue.
Thing is, before this Pran Pratishtha of Ayodhya Ram Mandir, this is the ritual, part of 11-day ritual where, Prime Minister is taking part. He has already performed puja in Ranganathaswamy Temple, which is located in Srirangam, Tiruchirappalli in Tamil Nadu. And this temple is one of the oldest temple complex in the country. It is mentioned that in various ancient texts, including the Puranas and texts of the Sangam Mera. The main deity worshipped here in this temple is Ranganathaswamy. And here, let me tell you what is in South India, Tamil Nadu, Ranganathaswamy is, we call Lord Vishnu as Ranganathaswamy. And that is why this temple is named as Ranganathaswamy Temple. As I told you earlier, there are very many interesting stories related to this temple. And that's why, there are people who says that, Lord Vishnu gave darshan to Vibhishan and he built up this area. Same way, there are another story, about this Gautam Rishi. Gautam Rishi came and he did tapasya for Lord Vishnu. And he gave darshan to Gautam Rishi and he said, you can build up a temple here. So there are many stories related to this, and it is believed that idol of Lord Vishnu, which is worshipped here, it was actually given to Vishnu by to take to Lanka, and it is Lanka, and that is what is given by Rama to the Lord. It was given to Vibhishan by Lord Rama. But he could not be able to take it to Sri Lanka because there is story that Lord Vishnu gave darshan to him, and he expressed his desire that he wanted to stay here, and that is why this Ram temple was built up here. There are many. I can tell you that it is actually based on Dravidian model. And there are 28 tombs in this temple, and 1,000 pillars are there. Out of that, only 953 can be seen. And the temple is spread over 156 acres. And the Sri Lankan temple complex is made of 7 concrete walls.
Yes, Ritesh.
There is a myth about this, the cost of the myth about that cost of Sri Lanka can be, seen from the top of the Gopuram, which is there in the temple. The temple is also formed by, is formed by 7 types, and it is elevated in closures. According to the mythology, during the Vedic period, there was an ashram of Gautam Rishi, which I was talking about. So when he was at the bank of Godavari, when he was having his ashram, so at times, there used to be a lot of water shortage in other area. So people, some sages came to Gautam Rishi's, ashram, and he asked for the water, and Gautam Rishi actually honored them. They provided food, but these sages became jealous of, saying his situation. So they accused him of, cow slaughter, and Gautam Rishi has to leave that place and come to Srirangam. And there he actually did the puja for, to please Lord Vishnu. And when Lord Vishnu appeared, he only blessed him that he wanted, a temple to be built up here. After that, Brahmaji actually created this temple. Though it is said that, this temple is 2,500 or almost 3,000 year old. But it is not sure, because this temple can be very much old. Then what it is appeared or it is mentioned in the, history or books.
Ritesh, for the benefit of our viewers, these are the visuals we're getting for you from Tiruchirappalli, where the Prime Minister paid a visit to Ranganathaswamy Temple in Trichy. And here we have the Prime Minister participating and paying his tributes and obeisance at the temple. We also saw him listen to hymns and devotional songs being sung at the temple. This is indeed significant in the sense that this is going to be the first this is in fact the first visit of a Prime Minister to the temple premises. Ritesh, delve more onto this aspect. What reactions did you pick up? And there must have been a lot of enthusiasm because the Prime Minister of the country, this is the first visit by a Prime Minister to the temple.
Yes, it is the first visit to Srirangam Temple, and the priest of Srirangam Temple, he actually said, that this is the first time any Prime Minister is visiting the temple, and the security was tightened up. What I got from my reporter, fellow reporter there in Trichy, the inputs, that people were thronging to, nearby. So it was. The road.
Yes, Ritesh, I'll just interrupt you here and let's listen into the hymns and the devotional songs that are being sung, and the Prime Minister is at the temple.
செம்மை சேர் நாமம் தன்னை கண்களில் தெரிய கண்டான். ராமன் என்னும் செம்மை சேர் நாமம் தன்னை, ராமநாமம் 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 தன்னை மந்திரத்தை முற்றும் தம்மையே தமர்க்கு நல்கும் தனி பெரும் பதத்தை தானே இம்மையே எழுமை நோய்க்கும் மருந்தினை ராமன் என்னும் செம்மை சேர் நாமம் தன்னை, ராமன் 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 என்னும் நாமம் தன்னை, ராமா 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 ராமன் என்னும் செம்மை சேர் நாமம் தன்னை கண்களில் தெரிய கண்டான். ராமன் 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 என்னும் செம்மை சேர் நாமம் தன்னை கண்களில் தெரிய கண்டான். ராமன் என்னும் செம்மை சேர் நாமம் தன்னை, ராமநாமம் 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 தன்னை மந்திரத்தை முற்றும் தம்மையே தமர்க்கு நல்கும் தனி பெரும் பதத்தை
Yes, our correspondent Ritesh is with us. Ritesh, we were talking about the enthusiasm and the sentiment of the people there in the state of Tamil Nadu, because we've seen this is the first visit by the Prime Minister of the country to the temple. Ritesh, are you there with us? All right, I think we've lost contact there with Ritesh. We'll try getting back to him again. For our viewers, these are the visuals we're getting for you from Tamil Nadu. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is visiting significant temples in southern Indian state of Tamil Nadu over the weekend, and the Prime Minister participated at a program at Shri Ranganathaswamy Temple in Tamil Nadu's Tiruchirappalli. Prime Minister also listened to various scholars reciting the verses from Kamba Ramayanam in this temple. This temple has a lot of historical mythological significance, and this is located in Srirangam, Trichy, and this temple is one of the most ancient temple complexes in the country, and it has also been mentioned in various ancient texts, including the Puranas and the Sangam era texts. Prime Minister offered prayers at the temple, and we had inputs coming in from our correspondent Ritesh Ranjan, who spoke at length about the significance of the temple, what this visit means, and also how this is, in line with the run-up to the big event in Ayodhya when we talk of the consecration ceremony of Lord Ram Temple on 22nd of January. The Prime Minister took blessings from the temple elephant after feeding it, and we've been showing that in the visuals to you also. The Prime Minister worshipped in the Ranganathaswamy Temple, and we saw him clad in the traditional Tamil attire. As we can see, the Prime Minister has adorned a veshti or a dhoti and an angavastram. That's a shawl, and he prayed with folded hands at the Lord Vishnu temple. And in the visuals also, just a while back, we showed you how he took blessings from the elephant after feeding it. The presiding deity is popularly known in Tamil as Rangarathar. And Prime Minister also, here in the visuals, we see him feeding the elephant and taking blessings. The Prime Minister, in the visuals also, we saw him pray at the temple, and he was blessed with a sadari or a crown symbolizing Lord Vishnu's blessings. This was done by the temple priests. The Prime Minister also prayed at several sanadhis, or the separate enclosures for deities. This also included the deity dedicated to Sri Ramanujacharya and Sri Chakrathazawar. The Prime Minister at the temple, the Ranganathaswamy Temple in Tamil Nadu in Trichy, and here we see him blessed with a sadari or a crown. In just a while from now we'll see, and he is being apprised by the priest of the worship. These are the visuals of the Prime Minister visiting the Ranganathaswamy Temple in Trichy in Tamil Nadu. The Prime Minister offering his prayer at the temple. Again and again, to reinforce, this is the first visit of a Prime Minister of the country to this temple, and here he's being blessed with a sadari or a crown, and this in Tamil culture symbolizes the blessings of Lord Vishnu. The Prime Minister offering his obeisance, his prayers at the temple. This is one of the most important, most significant temples of South India. Our correspondent Ritesh Ranjan is with us. Ritesh, for the benefits of our viewers, can we get more understanding from you about the religious significance of Sadari, or the crown with which the Prime Minister is blessed? We tell our viewers that these are the blessings of Lord Vishnu. Just get us a sense of how the prayer rituals are performed at the premises.
See, when you were saying, you were mentioning that, he was blessed with Andal. Actually, whoever goes to this temple, they actually fed, they are feeding jaggery to the elephant, whose name is Andal. And then they get blessing from the elephant. And it is, this elephant Andal, he stays inside the temple and, getting blessings from him is a big thing. And Prime Minister, he was in as you mentioned, he was in a very traditional attire, a South Indian traditional attire. And that is what is a very interesting part and which is actually attracts Tamil people. And our PM is getting, why Tamil Nadu people are loving him is because, when he comes in, whenever he comes to Tamil Nadu or Tamil Nadu, he tries to get up himself, in Tamil traditional dress. And whether it is any event, sports event or anything, I remember when Chess Olympiad happened in 2022, year 2022, for the inauguration of Chess Olympiad, when he visited to Chennai, he actually wore vesti and shirt and traditional dress. So that's why people, from love him for this, because he shows respect and love for the Tamil, culture and tradition. And after this, the PM Modi will participate in Ramayana Pranayam program in a Ranganathaswamy Temple only. And there are 8 different traditional troops will narrate the Ramas of return to Ayodhya. And it is all it is taken from Kamban Ramayana. Let me tell again to our viewers that Kamban is a great Tamil scholar.
Hitesh, I'll just ask you to interrupt here because we'll again listen to a new devotional song that is being sung at the temple premises. Let's make our viewers listen it.
ஐயோ இவன் வடிவு என்பதோரழியா அழகுடையா வெய்யோன் ஒளி தன்மேனியின் விரிசோதியின் மறைய வெய்யோன் ஒளி தன்மேனியின் விரிசோதியின் மறைய பொய்யே எனும் இடையாளொடும் இளையா நடும் போனா வெய்யோன் ஒளி தன்மேனியின் விரிசோதியின் மறைய பொய்யே எனும் இடையாளொடும் இளையா நொடும் போனான் மையோ மரகதமோ மையோ மரகதமோ மையோ மரகதமோ மறிக்கடலோ மழை முகிலோ மையோ மரகதமோ மறிக்கடலோ மழை முகிலோ ஐயோ இவன் வடிவு மையோ மரகதமோ மறிக்கடலோ மழை முகிலோ ஐயோ இவன் வடிவு ஐயோ இவன் வடிவென்பதோரழியா அழகுடையான் மெய்யோ மரகதமோ மறிக்கடலோ மறைமுகிலோ ஐயோ இவன் வடிவென்பதோரழியா அழகுடையான் இவன் வடிவு இவன் வடிவு என்பது ஓரழியா அழகுடையான் இவன் வடிவு இவன் வடிவு ஐயோ இவன் வடிவு என்பதோரழியா அழகுடைய வெய்யோன் ஒளி தன்மேனியின் விரிசோதியின் மறைய வெய்யோன் ஒளி தன்மேனியின் விரிசோதியின் மறைய பொய்யே எனும் இடையாளொடும் இளையானடும் போனான் வெய்யோன் ஒளி தன்மேனியின் விரிசோதியின் மறைய பொய்யே எனும் இடையாளொடும் இளையானொடும் போனான் மையோ மரகதமோ மையோ மரகதமோ மையோ மரகதமோ மறிகடலோ மழை முகிலோ மையோ மரகதமோ மறிகடலோ.
All right, so Prime Minister there listening to the devotional songs and hymns being sung at the temple premises, and we saw Prime Minister offer prayers at the temple, and also the Prime Minister is in the visuals listening to various scholars reciting verses from the Kamba Ramayanam in this temple. Our correspondent Ritesh Ranjan is with us, and Ritesh, we were talking about this special connect which the Prime Minister tries to establish with the countrymen, and he succeeds also. All right, I'm told that we've lost contact there with Ritesh. We'll try getting back to him again to get more. But for our viewers, these are the visuals from the Ranganathaswamy Temple in Tiruchirappalli. The Prime Minister is listening to scholars reciting verses from Kamba Ramayanam. And the Prime Minister will be visiting various temples, religious places in Tamil Nadu today and tomorrow. And here we saw him earlier pay tributes and offer prayers at the temple. The Prime Minister dressed in the traditional Tamil attire, performing the rituals at the temple. This comes ahead of the consecration ceremony of the Lord Ram Temple in Ayodhya, and this is also important because the Ranganathaswamy Temple is also holds significance because this is the place where Lord Ram stayed with Sita ji and Lakshman on his return after defeating the demon king Ravana in Sri Lanka. Our correspondent Ritesh Ranjan has been apprising us of the historical and the mythological significance of this temple. Ritesh is with us now. Ritesh, just a while back we were talking of the Prime Minister clad in traditional Tamil attire, offering prayers at the temple, and also how this is for the first time a Prime Minister is visiting this temple. So put all this together, we were talking about the connect which the Prime Minister, has with South India. I'm afraid Ritesh is not there with us. We'll try getting back to him again during the day because the Prime Minister has a long day in Tamil Nadu. He will be visiting Sri Arulmigu Ramanathaswamy Temple in Rameswaram also. And Dhanushkodi is the place where he will be visiting tomorrow. So the Prime Minister will be visiting religious places in Tamil Nadu over the weekend. And these are the visuals which we're getting for you from Ranganathaswamy Temple in Tiruchirappalli. And we had continuous inputs coming in from our reporter who explained to us how important this significant is, how important and significant this visit is, and also how this has been welcomed by the people in Tamil Nadu because again this comes for the first time. A Prime Minister is visiting this temple, and he also apprised us of the immense mythological significance of this temple. So we got you important and we got you prominent participation of the Prime Minister at the Ranganathaswamy Temple in Tiruchirappalli in Tamil Nadu.